Welcome to the Sick Podcast Anvil Show. It is your boy Clyde. I'm so pumped for this episode tonight because it's a reunion of sort. We're going to have our guy Tyler Darby from the Jags fan base and our guy Matt from the Texans fan base. And we're going to talk all things AFC South tonight. What the division may become based on our game, who the ideal winners of the division were, and that may not happen. Too much to tell you, so let's tune in. Start me up, Sammy.
Turn up your volume. Because you're about to listen to the Sick Podcast. Anvil Show.
Intercepted! Marlon Jackson! Marlon's got it! We're going to the Super Bowl! We're going to the Super Bowl! Marlon Jackson with the interception! He picked off Tom Brady!
The sickest Indianapolis Colts podcast. It's gonna be sick.
Yes, sir. Let's get a word for our sponsor really quick. Yo, DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use DraftKings code 6sports to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 on any NFL bet. Again, that's a word to our sponsor, DraftKings. Sammy, go ahead and bring in this panel that includes Minnie tonight. I'm not dealing with that shit. Fucking Macho Man Randy Savage over here with a nice drink in his hand. All right, how you doing tonight, boys?
Good. You?
Good. Guess how are you guys doing?
Good, baby.
Vibing. Yes, sir.
As you can see, I'm ready to take care of some business this weekend.
Oh, shit. Here we go. So with that, let's go ahead and officially start this fucking thing. And while we have you, please like, subscribe, follow on all the things. That's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and of course the X. You can find me at Colts Clyde. And then we'll go around the horn. P, where can they find you?
You can find me at Big P Colts.
And Country, where can they find you?
At Big Country Colts.
So hilarious. Matt, where can they find you?
They can find me at facebook.com/Matthew Radden.
Yeah, look at that. And Tyler Derby, where can we find you? I always call you Darby. Derby, my bad.
Man, I'll let it slide this once. Find me on Twitter, or I guess X at Ty Derby, and then on Facebook, Tyler Derby.
Bet. All right, boys. That is where everyone can personally find you. It is absolutely amazing to have you guys back on. First off, thank you for supporting the Anvil Show. Thank you for always wanting to hang out with us. I mean, I know we're a bunch of cool cats, but when you're dealing with a division of foes, that can kind of get like, but you guys are always cool, always down to earth, man. So first and foremost, because the Jags, I feel like you guys have a cakewalk this weekend if you just show up and play football. So. We want to start with my boy Tyler. Hey, Sammy, cue something up for me if you could, please. Start with the division champ down at the bottom. I mean, they never get a chance to be on top, so let's let them talk first. 9-8 has never felt so great. Tell us about it, Tyler.
Not bad. All right, fair enough. Boy, again, thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it. It's an exciting time to be a Jags fan. The way we finished the year last year, win the division, that wild card game against the Chargers, which that took some years off my life. Watching that, a 27-point comeback, and then we battled the Chiefs close in their house. So, everything on paper, I'm thinking we're repeating as division champs. And hot take, I don't think it'll be close. Hot take, I don't think it'll be close.
And there's the money.
I said to burn that clip.
There's the money.
Okay. So what is not close here? I need your definition, Tyler.
I say, yeah, that's true. I never clarified what I meant by close. So, I'll still stand on this. I think we're going to win this weekend. I think we're going to win the division. Now, saying that, I was telling the guys pre-show, Tennessee makes me really, really nervous, though. Anytime you play a division opponent, I don't care what the record is, I would consider them one of our rivals. We have a bad history with them, a lot of big games. They've owned us in a lot of them. Vrabel hates the Jags. He's been pretty open about it. I think he's on the hot seat, so he has nothing to lose. Empty the playbook, nothing to lose, trick play. I mean, it's at their place. It makes me nervous. You guys are going to be playing Saturday night. The winner of that will be in first place in the division at that point. So then the pressure's on us. Pressure's on us to win. So it's not going to be a cakewalk. I actually would disagree with it being a cakewalk. I think it's going to be incredibly hard. I think Tennessee is going to want to ruin our season. But I think we'll pull it out. But, boy, if I was a betting man, I wouldn't put money down on it.
Yeah, because it ain't even going to be close. That's awesome. Now.
I was confident. All right. No, hey. It was trending that way until we decided to absolutely lay an egg in the month of December.
That's intense. And that's how it goes, bro. We see it with other squads. Now, Matthew, we're not going to forget about you. Before we even break down our game, I will go back to, and I'm sorry we didn't clip you up, but I remember you talking about like how you were excited for this team. You didn't really have like a whole bunch of like, we're going to do this or do that. But you was like, you know what? This group we got, I think we're solid. And here you are, bro. Like bottom of the basement last year, and here you are. How do you feel?
Man, I can't say that I thought I'd be here, at the start of the year. But man, yeah, it's fun. It's fun competing, man. We've had a lot of fun games. Yeah, man. I'm it for the first time in 4 years. I'm hopeful, man. I'm hopeful for the future, hopeful for next season, hopeful for the off season. No matter what happens on Saturday. I think we got a lot of good stuff. We got the head coach of the future, and I think for a lot of teams, that's step one right there. We got the quarterback of the future. That's step two. And I think there's a lot of pieces that can fall into place after that. But man, hey, I'd rather be step three than and still looking down the barrel of step one there.
No, and I want to, have my kick it to my boys now, and they can go back and forth. So I believe that we do feel the same as far as those steps when it goes to what we have in Indy. So I'll kick it to you, Acosta. Like, how do you feel about, win or lose on Sunday and the outcomes, whether we make the playoffs or not? Optimistic going forward.
I mean, very optimistic. I mean, look, we have a potential coach of the year candidate in Shane Steichen. I think it's a good toss-up between him and Coach Ryan's there in Houston. But, we went from a 4-12 or whatever it was last year. Yeah.
We lost. Did we tie? Did we tie last year? 4-12-1. That's what we were. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, 4-12.
We tied with
went 4-12-1.
That's right.
Yeah. Week one. Yep. Yeah, going from 4-12, man, to 9-7, potentially 10-7 this week. But like you said, win or lose, you know what? It's very optimistic. A lot like what Matt said for his team. The future's bright. We still have a lot of great talent on this team. Shane's coaching them up well. Obviously, Shane is that missing piece that Philly's been missing, in those crucial times. So we have a hell of a coach. As long as we get our defense under control, the future's bright for us.
And don't forget your franchise quarterback, Gardner Minshew.
Wait, easy there.
Easy.
Just because you still have a man crush on him, don't mean
he's the truth. Hey, he's the truth. He is that guy is the real deal. He's legit.
All right, okay. You know what? I'll give him 50% of that. He has done certain things that make you shake your head and scratch your head, though. So there's been hard Sundays.
If Minshew wins Sunday, and say you guys win a playoff game or two or whatever, you go on a run, does Richardson never see the field?
Fuck no. Gardner can win the fucking Super Bowl and he will sign up his number 2 next year. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Just asking.
Absolutely.
Richardson's unproven. He hasn't done anything.
Pat, get in there. Now you get to talk about Anthony Richardson versus Gardner really quick. Optimism going forward. Is this optimism based on the quarterback we have currently running the squad or AR5 running the squad next year?
AR5 is the future. Absolutely. 100%. No question. Now look, don't take me wrong, and I'm not going to bash on Gardner too much because he has gotten us where we're at. So totally give him credit. But he's not a Super Bowl champion. And he will never be that Super Bowl quarterback because he cannot feel pressure in the pocket until it's too late. Only the great quarterbacks that win Super Bowls can have eyes in the back of their head, and he's got too much damn hair to see anything.
Oh, Trent Dilfer won the Super Bowl. Come on.
Yeah.
Their defense was phenomenal, though. He really had to say hike and hand that shit off. Throw a slant here and there. All right, cool.
I will say this about
Anthony's our future, not Gardner. Regardless how far we go or not, Anthony's 100% our future.
I will say this about Houston real quick. CJ Stroud scares the daylights out of me. The way his style, the way he plays, I'm just like watching him play. I'm like, this is a nightmare. So I thought our division for a few years, or we have no competition. Like, I just thought it was ours for at least a few years. Take you guys a few years to develop. The way that Houston has developed so quickly with the new coach and the quarterback makes me, especially, there's something about Stroud that makes me really uneasy as a Jags fan. But anyway,
he's incredible, man. I have nothing but great things to say about that kid, man. He is just he's the perfect teammate.
He's
poised. The moment's never too big for him, man.
No.
He's just as calm and collected as anyone has ever been on a football field.
He needs to learn to keep his mouth shut.
What?
Yeah. See, because a video surfaced today that he was calling. He goes, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't get drafted to Indy. They're weak."
Ooh.
Oh, and trust me, I tagged every player on the Colts. That video.
That's come on.
I mean,
that's not really.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny to me.
I look at it like this.
You calling my team weak?
I look at
ammunition.
I look at it like this. Okay, like I said from the jump, I said he was still my quarterback to take number one. I'm never going to change that. So was I excited to see him land in the division foe? Fuck no, I was shitty. I was pissed. You know what I mean? I was hoping that it was going to work out differently. And honestly, this sounds crazy, but I was really hoping that, Bryce ended up in fucking Houston because I always felt Bryce was, I don't want to say the worst, but he had the hardest road just because of his size. I think Bryce could be solid, but like as you've seen, when you have nothing, he's getting beat to shit. And he's making some terrible mistakes that you've never seen in Bama. So I wanted CJ to end up in Carolina so we don't have to fuck with him and I can just live a happy life. And then I Bryce would have went. Yeah, I would have been okay with that.
Did you see the Panthers owner against us last Sunday threw his drinks on the Jags fan?
Yeah,
300K. But then the crazier stat is that to the average American, it would have cost. It was the equivalent of me and you getting fined $1.77.
But he got fined by the NFL. He didn't pay the guy.
Okay. $300,000. Now, if I was that guy, the fan, my head would have hurt, my neck, my back. I would have hit the ground. Everything would have been distress, trauma.
I would have owned part of that team by the time I got done.
Yeah,
strongest cup ever.
I would have got hit by that water and fallen down 2 sections.
Oh my god, strongest cup.
Strongest cup.
I was gonna say go into shock from the ice in it and shit.
Yeah,
oh shit.
Anyway,
all right, man.
I would need therapy because I wouldn't be able to drink nothing because of the PTSD. All kinds of. Trust me.
They would have sold that like, there's no tomorrow.
Yep.
God don't like ugly Pat. All right, so we got a game to play.
So he don't like you, huh?
Oh,
I've seen that coming.
That's like so weak. It was such a weak one. He doesn't. His burns don't even whatever. All right, so there's a game to play, Tyler, and I get it.
Him in his tracks, though, didn't
you talked about your Texans and your Titans and Jags game and the importance of that. But now we're gonna break down the game that got flexed this Saturday. Now, mind you, this is how a year makes a difference. We were 2 bottom basement franchises last year. Hell, we tied just to show how sad we were together. I'll tie you if you tie me. Like that's where we were last season. And we're flexed to the game that actually means a lot. This is kind of for the division, at least for a playoff spot. Super cool.
For what it's worth, we did the same thing a year ago that date last year. We got flexed week 18, a Saturday night game on ESPN. Goes against the Titans. same scenario. We both had the same record, the winner for the division. So I was thinking about that today. Eerie similarities.
Crazy, like
with that. So
maybe we're the division of the future. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
But here's the deal.
I think so.
Here's the deal, right? Here's 1,000% deal. Somebody's got to win. Tie ain't an option. All right, we got to fucking get this done. So let's talk about keys. I won't even say the victory, but let's just talk about keys, like high points in the game, right? Like Tyler. I'm not Tyler. I'm sorry, Matt. Coming into the game, what gives Houston the best option to win? Because I know you guys are fighting a laundry list of injuries right now. A laundry list.
Yeah, it's definitely been an uphill battle with injuries this season. I think a lot of it is going to lean on Devin Singletary. If especially if you look at that first game that we played against y'all, we were still trying to find ourselves, still trying to figure out how our offense was working. Damian Pierce was not the answer offensively for the run, and we discovered that very quickly. And so now Devin's taking most of the snaps.
Jesus Christ, I drafted him.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tyler. Thanks, Matt. Fuck. Yeah, anyway, go ahead, buddy.
No, he's done. But he's over. But I think we're coming as a different team now. And even if you look at that second half of the Colts game, y'all just blew us out the first half. I think it was like 28 to something. It was nuts. Yeah. The second half, our defense figured it out, man. Hey, we learned a lot, and I think we only gave up 3 points in the second half. So I think coming in, it's gonna be a lot closer game than by closer I mean low scoring. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. Genuinely, I think it's gonna be 14 to 17, something like that. I think it's gonna be a real dogfight.
All right, Pat and Acosta, what gives us the better chance to win this game?
JT.
He was not alive on the squad last time. So
Nope.
This is facts. Okay.
And look back at, his record against Houston.
Well, his stats against Houston.
Yeah, he's absolutely cooked them. So even though we don't have TY on the field, JT's picked up that ghost mask and running it. And I have a sneaky suspicion that TY will be on the sidelines at least.
Hitting the anvil, maybe?
No, Tony Khan's hitting the anvil.
Oh, did they already announced it?
No, but pretty much figured it out. They always put clues out.
Okay.
Easy clues. If I can figure it out, everybody can.
Yeah, well, TY.
How loud is Lucas Oil going to be on Saturday night, you think? Rocking?
Oh, yeah. Well,
insanely loud.
120 decibels easy.
No, we have never touched that. Fuck no.
We have before.
We have before. 20. No, sir.
Oh, shit.
We'll be in the 107, 108 range. We ain't touched 120.
We'll see about that.
I want to be wrong.
During the Raiders, they were hitting the 107 during the Raiders game, and that thing wasn't even sold out.
Yeah, I think we'll get to 1.
I assume this game is a sellout, right?
Shout out to Pat McAfee. Yeah, shout out to Pat McAfee. He called it the Loud House today.
Hey,
show.
Well, here's the deal.
Loud House.
And okay, Acosta. So you jump in. What gives us the keys? He says, JT, what do you got?
We finally got, so a lot of our rookies got their jitters out. Shane's got his head coaching jitters out. We're going to really amp up the rhythm, I think, this game, wear out that defense. I think just the consistency of offensive play calling and just that rhythm, find that rhythm, like we've said on our past shows, that once they find that rhythm, they hurry up a little bit, they're unstoppable. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing.
I'm going to pick something that's way, way different. way different. And I can't hang my hat on this, but I think that a lot of players, despite what our record is, right, and despite how we've been inconsistent, but a lot of players realized this year, despite what I've done, I'm not a fucking Pro Bowler. I only got one official. We got alternates. We got one official Pro Bowl name. Of course, that's Big Q, 6 in a row or where the fuck it is. But Zaire leads the whole fucking league in tackles. He has set franchise records back-to-back years, and he was snubbed. Michael Pittman, 100 catches this year. Hey, nice try, buddy.
Franchise record.
Franchise, not good enough. Good try, though. So I say that to say, I feel like this team will be like, oh, these motherfuckers, we haven't gotten respect all year, right? Okay, that's number one. Number two, hell, I've balled my ass off and I ain't got no respect. I think the keys is just what do you need for motivation? CJ Stroud saying our city is weak ain't motivation. 170 something tackles and I ain't good enough to be a Pro Bowler. Bitch, let me show you. I think it'd be something internal like that. I'm gonna just go with the simple way. I mean, the X's and O's are what they are at this point. You might wrinkle an offense with a random play. Got it. But our defense is gonna come out and do something different. Like I honestly feel like CJ Stroud will shred this defense. If A, they don't come in with an edge, and B, they come in with the same shell, he will fucking annihilate us. It would be Swiss cheese. But I think that edge is I got something to prove today. And I think that people like Zaire, Michael Pittman, he always plays super hard anyway, but I feel like he's gonna be trying to like do his best version himself, and we'll just see how that goes. So I think they have something to play for. The playoffs, yes, the division, yes, but personal pride too. That's my keys there.
I like
Right.
it.
So let's flip it to the Jags guy. Totally unbiased here. You're just a Jags fan that's watching this game as with still all the control, really. You win and it's all yours. All right, whatever. But if you lose, holy shit, right? Like, man, like it is you don't automatically fall into the playoff wild card spot. It's like a whole bunch of other shit that's gotta happen.
Oh yeah.
But watching this unbiasedly, what do you see? What team would you put your money on if you're a betting man? A Colts or
I agree with the assessment. That I think it's going to be a really damn close game. I think it's going to be extremely close. Lucas Oil is going to be rocking, obviously. Prime time. Steichen are the boys ready to go. I think he's going to have a good game plan. I think what you said about your guys' defense and Stroud. Stroud presents. How should I word it? He presents more challenges than Minshew would to the Houston defense. So Stroud comes out and plays, like he has been playing. That could be a problem. But Indy at home, they'll be motivated. I think it'll be a 3-point game. I think it'll come down to the end of the fourth quarter and or overtime. I'll be completely honest, coin flip. I mean, if I was a betting man, I could see it. I don't even know if I could pick. I would maybe go with Stroud just because he's a better quarterback in a game like that. But Indy has been playing really good at home, and there's going to be loud. Coin flip game. It'll be a 3-point game, 27-24, late fourth or overtime. Coin flip. Okay. That's my honest assessment. I think it's going to be a very gritty, tough game. I don't see any team getting blown out.
No, I mean, I like your assessment. The one thing that and I don't like to use the word fear, but the one thing that you have to be mindful of is CJ Stroud. I can't remember his count for a late game, finishes where he's actually won the game, but he led a lot of drives late in the game.
It's been a good amount this year.
I'm shit.
It's been fun to watch.
So he would just make me nervous just because, what I mean? He presents that element of like, man, if he gets hot or goes off, he's just got a high ceiling.
18, 19 completions in a row, 20, like stupid shit. Like what? It is not like he's just dinking and dunking. Like he's like hitting you for 15, 18. I'm like, bro, wait, he's connected on 20 in a row or whatever the fuck it is, 19 in a row. Like, what the fuck going on out here? So I will say this, and me and the boys have talked about this, and I won't say that everything relies on that second half, but I feel like CJ took off after playing that second half against the Colts because his numbers started just going bananas. And I feel like our soft ass shell defense in week 2 now, right? This is still a very, very young rookie quarterback at that point, gave him all the confidence in the world. Like, hey, I'm moving the ball on a professional defense. I don't give a fuck who they are, but like, yeah, I can do this. And then every game after that, super confidence just kept growing. And I was like, we did that in a way. Fucking blitz his ass and make his life hard.
Well, that first game we played the Ravens, man, and it wasn't, it's kind of gotten lost in like how great the rest of his rookie season was, but it wasn't a pretty game. It wasn't a pretty game, and it took him in, like you said, in that second half of the Colts game to really go, hey, I feel like I'm kind of like I said, when talking about it, our offense found themselves. They went, hey, we feel like, okay, we have ways to move the ball. We have ways we feel like we can go downfield, man.
So because he ended with like north of 400 against us. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
It's crazy.
That definitely can't happen.
No, that shit was insane. And I remember being super pissed. I'm sitting there thinking, like, bro, like, why do you, and we just talked about this on the last show. Like, I don't understand why defenses at some point in the game, the coordinator's like, hey, like, either take your foot off the pedal, or I'm okay with all of a sudden giving the team offensive rhythm because I don't want to give up a big penalty. Man, play the fucking game, bro. You cannot play afraid. Shit's so stupid to me. There's only one time to prevent, really, in my opinion, and that's Hail Mary time. You're like, all this fucking, it's 45 seconds left in the game. The other team is starting from their 20 or some shit like that. And, don't give up the big play. Let's just give them yards and then lock down when they get into the fucking red zone. That's the dumbest shit ever.
I agree. Prevent defense. It's like you play not to lose. We'll end up losing a lot of the time because of soft defense.
Yeah, our defensive scheme, it just seems like, especially like in the fourth quarter, like, if we play conservative, it's safe. Like, no, dude. Like, keep your foot on the fucking pedal. Keep your foot on their fucking throat. Impose your will on this fucking offense to where they can't move the ball or they can't make sound decisions on the field. Like, come on, dude. Like, scare them a little bit. It's football. Like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was texting a lady. Okay. Making sure she's good.
Ooh, all right. Omaha.
No, that's for my pizza. She's gonna bring me pizza.
Oh,
but no, I do care. But
Jesus,
slow down,
Tyler.
You motherfuckers.
Bruh.
All right,
bro.
Okay, so here we go. All right, boys. So Tyler kind of gave us the coin flip, unbiased opinion. All right, we got a few minutes left. Let's go around the horn. Okay, we'll start with the opponent this week. Texans fan, Matt. Give me your score prediction.
I'll say 17-14 Texans.
Ooh, okay, 17 again. And that's a powerful offense. I don't know, man. So you guys have been saying low score, and I'll get to my score, but I don't think it'll be 41 to something. But I got a little bit more points than y'all. But anyway, all right.
If I was forced to actually pick a score, like if you actually had a gun to my head, I'll go in overtime. Houston 27, Indy 24.
Damn it! Overtime. We're gonna damn near die on our shield in overtime at the house. Jesus, you're not even a fair person.
At the house.
That sucks. All right, Pat, where you at?
I'm not with either one of them. I'll tell you that right now. But I do think it's going to be semi-close at the beginning. But I think at the end, I think we wear them down. So I can see 31-24.
31-24. Guys and good guys, right? Horseshoe.
Come on now.
Okay. All right.
Come on now.
All right. Kick it over to business. Standing on business tonight, the Macho Man Randy Savage. What you got?
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your cool Bret Hart glasses?
Oh, sorry. Hang on a second.
Do you want to be Bret Hart or do you want to be Randy Savage? Or ultimate? A lot of people wore those glasses in the 80s and 90s. You could be a lot of people here. You choose.
Snapping to a Slim Jim. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, there it is. All right. All right, Macho.
I'm actually going to go opposite of Tyler. It's going to be 27-24 in overtime Colts.
Overtime?
I
don't know. Listen, okay.
It's going to be a nail-biter, bro. It's going to be a nail-biter no matter how you look at it.
I'll make it. If we go into overtime for the potential division / potential wild card, I'm not going to make it. I will be fucking cardiac arrest, and they will have to rush me.
Luckily, HR's a nurse. You're good.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Well,
You'll be good.
And I know mouth to mouth, so just I got you covered.
There's that.
I got you covered, brother.
Oh God! Oh, that's the right.
No,
that's the right button.
I thought I was gonna get the bullshit.
Well, I mean, it could go either way, but Jesus Christ was better there. All right, so it's my turn. It's Clyde's turn. All right, so guys down at the bottom, you guys don't know this about me, but I am superstitious as hell. And all season, though it has not always been the right way, I always pick against the boys in blue with the hope that we win. Because every time I pick us confidently, we fucking lose. So, with the hope that we win, wink, wink, Texans win this game 33-30.
Ooh.
But not really.
All right. Now, I want to hear Matthew's score prediction between the Titans and Jaguars game.
Ooh. You put it on the spot here.
All right, wait. Before you even answer that, Matt, does our division or does our matchup? Does the winner of our matchup win the division?
There he is.
I did not know that T-Law was not ruled yet officially.
Oh, he's not ruled yet.
Apparently there's not a ruling yet. If he's not playing, they don't win that game.
Even though they won handedly last week,
it was Carolina.
It was Carolina. I don't think that they win. I
fucking suck.
So I'll give it that toss up. But we'll say we'll say 14-10 if T-Law's there. We'll say 3-10 if he's not.
Wow.
Damn, like hold on, bro. Like first off, hold on, let's slow down. No, his prediction is fine. That is what it is. But you guys are thinking about putting Trevor out there with a sprained AC joint?
Oh, he has more than that. He's dealing with a high ankle sprain.
That's what I'm saying.
Knee, AC joint, and he still has concussion symptoms from a few weeks ago.
And I know he had a streak that died last week, but I'm like, is this for real right now? Like
he needed to set weeks ago when he was after the high ankle sprain. I mean, that high ankle sprain, I thought he snapped his ankle in half against the Bengals.
I didn't realize he was that. I didn't realize he was that beat up, dude. He's more beat than fucking grandma's cake.
He's been every joint is hurt right now. It feels like so he hasn't practiced in like weeks. So,
did you say more beat than grandma's cake?
Yeah.
Okay. First off,
eating a cake.
I know you're talking about her making cakes in the kitchen, but beat like grandma's cakes don't roll off the tongue easy because that's like
it does down here, buddy.
That's some sicko shit.
Jesus Christ!
How long grandma been around? How many years grandma been around? 75.
I don't have a grandma. I don't have grandma no more.
Not you, Goofy. I'm just saying in general, grandmas are 70 plus, and you said beat more than grandma's cakes. It's a lot of beating over 70 years. Let me chill out. Let me get my fucking head out.
I was gonna say, get your head out the fucking gutter.
All right, boys. All right, here we go. Last question. Last question. Does the AFC South even make noise in the playoffs, regardless of what the fuck happens? Are we one and done? Whoever shows up gets their fucking face melted. Cleveland's hot as fuck. So if you're 4, Cleveland's coming to your door. And if you're 7, you're going to South Beach. So you tell me, fellas, win or lose.
We're all beat up.
I think one and done for whoever gets in.
Yeah,
I'd have to agree.
I want to be a homer and say if we make we're so injured, dude. We're so beat up. There's no way.
Yeah.
Get
one and done.
Okay, so this is a pride win. All right, so you agree, Acosta?
Yep.
Look at Pat's yawning his ass off. You agree?
Nope,
one and done?
No, I think either one of those teams we've got a good chance to beat them.
Oh, you think we got a chance?
Yep.
You're saying there's a chance. I'll tell you what.
Telling me there's a chance.
I'll tell you what.
Come on, Harry.
I think we have a better chance if we end up winning the division because I know we want Cleveland back in that building. After what happened in our in-season game,
my God,
we definitely want Cleveland back in. I know they got Joe Flacco. He's
I'll be completely honest.
Grease.
I'd rather play Miami now than Cleveland. I want no part of Cleveland.
Yeah.
No part of Cleveland right now.
Which is crazy to say, but
crazy to say, but
yeah, I would still take the Cleveland challenge. I don't want no part of South. Well, I'm thinking about personnel.
We were one of the stops on Joe Flacco's hot streak. Okay,
yeah,
I don't want to talk about facing the Browns. Right, him and Amari Cooper put up something like 200
and that defense
yards.
That defense.
Yeah, y'all didn't have CJ that day though, correct? No CJ. I think he was concussed.
He
missed 2 in a row.
I think
he was concussed. Yeah, y'all had y'all backup. Y'all had was it Davis? Did Davis go?
I believe it was Case. We've been starting Case.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Davis. Yeah.
But for me,
I always love Case Keenum. Shout out Case Keenum one time. University of Houston.
I didn't know he was still in the league until he played a few weeks ago when I saw the highlights. I'm like, he's still in the league?
Yeah,
No,
get back to run it one more time. There's no way he plays another year, but it's fine. He's gonna go into
what
coaching.
scares me
He'll
is
be
the
a
fact
QB
that
coach before he plays next year.
we have zero ability to cover the
Tyreek.
the Miami Dolphins in general. I mean, speed is at every position outside of tight end. So Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Ashawn, Raheem Mostert, like if these guys come in and they're at 70%, they ain't even got to be 100%. They can limp in at 70% and they run the fucking wheels.
I think our division as a whole is one and done. I think even if two teams get in, I don't like the matchups for either of us, Miami and Cleveland. If I was a betting man, I wouldn't pick us.
Facts.
I'll be honest.
We don't have to worry about Miami speed because we play 25 yards off the ball. So that should give us the edge.
25 yards off the ball.
I will tell you what I'm fearful.
Right.
And this is what I'm fearful of with our game with Houston is the referee crew. We got the crew from the Rams-Saints game that did not call that PI that was blatantly PI. We got that crew.
Yeah, but they got thumped. They'll be over. I mean, it's just different when we played Cleveland. Remember, we didn't get shit, and then the next game that we played, remember everything was a flag early on. I was like, they're compensating. Those guys know because if they don't get that playoff money, that's where the real money is. If you don't get scheduled for a playoff game, you like, man, this whole year it's a wash, because they make a modest salary, but they make more in the playoffs, the higher stake games. They're trying to clean their shit up. I'm telling you, it'll be a better ref game.
I hope so, but I'm telling you right now, that's my fear.
All right, well, you
for
hate all
Tyler, your fear should be Tennessee's defense.
Why?
Tennessee's defense is pretty damn good.
No, man, they got losers.
I mean, what scares me about them again?
Go back and look.
I'm gonna go with just a rival.
They have they're a rival. They have nothing to play for, so they'll play loose. They have no pressure. We'll have all the pressure on us, and Vrabel seemed pretty pissed after that game last week, and I could just see
that Tennessee has always been Mike Vrabel in the locker room. It's always been that those guys will they'll run through a wall for him.
Facts.
You're telling me the last game of the season they're not going all out?
No, yeah, that's what I said. I think it's more. I don't like to use the word luck in sports. I mean, sometimes it happens, but I think like it won't be because they're better. They're better. Your defense is scary. The Jags defense is insane. Like those bookends,
baby.
Yeah, those bookends are insane.
That's right.
Right. So that's more to fear. But I think like what happens is like you said. Like I remember when we walked into Jacksonville 2 years ago. Right. Like all the betting odds were okay. Jacksonville might lay down. Coach should win this. Let's wrap it up and go the fuck home. Despite we haven't won there in forever, it doesn't matter. Y'all were 3-14 or 2-14 or whatever the fuck it was, and then y'all come in there and kick our fucking face in. We have no excuses. Right? We got all our starters that's supposed to be there. Like whatever. Like no,
that was not good.
It was fucking terrible. So that it'll be more like you said, the rival, just because it's the rivalry, right? Like we're supposed to win this, but those are always the tougher games. Makes no fucking sense. Like we was talking about this on our last show. Like we can literally go play Baltimore and give them the game of games, and then come and look like shit. When we play one of y'all. Like it's just how it goes sometimes. It's crazy.
Or Atlanta,
or fucking Atlanta. Why you?
Well, I guess my biggest fear would probably be playing Houston tomorrow. Is that field being the middle of the field being wide open like Pat's last year's booty mag.
Oh my God! Now he's trying. Now he's actually trying.
He's trying too hard, though.
He's trying.
He's trying too hard.
No.
Loosen the tie up and relax a little bit, Bubba.
Acosta, plug the fucking forge so we can get the hell out of here. Tell them about what's going on.
And
on
take
Saturday.
your damn Christmas tree down. It's after the 1st.
I still got mine up too.
Take yours down too.
Matt, where's Matt?
You are.
Matt never took his down from last year.
We had Matt on in like March. It was like March one year. That shit was like blazing with the lights on.
That's why he's got the green screen up.
Almost waited the full cycle that year, and then I was like, too much shit. I was like, damn, I gotta take it down.
I was like,
procrastination doesn't pay off, Matthew.
That's
I
hilarious.
appreciate it.
Not everybody has time.
It will.
Not everybody has time on their hands, Pat. Anyway,
that's right.
Give us the Forge.
So the Forge tailgate, y'all. Last game of the season at Lucas Oil Stadium, at least for now. We will be partying it up in Touchdown Town, the official tailgate of the Indianapolis Colts in front of the stadium in the North Gate. Partying with the Blue Crew. Come look for our RV. Has the Forge, home of the Anvil shot on the side of it, the Sick Podcast, Anvil show on the back. Real easy to spot, or just look for the Anvil out in front of the RV. We're going to be making up some hibachi fried rice for everybody to come partake in. It's going to be delicious. We had it a couple weeks ago, and everybody seemed to love it, so we're doing it again. We're going to be partying it up. We're just going to party. We're going to party till the sun comes up, pretty much. So y'all come join us. Let's have a good time.
And a shout out to the Blue Ladies. The Blue Ladies are going to be tailgating with us Saturday as well. So shout out to them.
Shout out to the Blue Ladies. Did we talk about the traveling Texans? Did I miss that?
No, not yet. We're also hosting the traveling Texans.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
When you guys come into town, we're going to feed you, get you drunk, and then
absolutely
throw you in an alley so you can't.
I was saying then whoop your ass. I'm just kidding.
If I were at Lucas Oil on Saturday, that's where I would be. There you go.
Absolutely.
The Anvil welcomes all. I mean, yes, it's all fun and games, and we're talking about our rivalry, but we do not promote violence. We promote friendship and family. When you hit that Anvil, I know you're underneath the umbrella of the Colts, but guess what? You get to hit it for your team too. Sign your name on a pedestal, and you go about your way. Okay, so that's what we do. We can't wait to be loud and proud, and I'm going to absolutely take my anxiety medicine that morning, because if we go into OT and it's a coin flip who gets the ball first, and now if you score a touchdown, you win it all, I'm going to shit myself. Okay. At that point, I will absolutely need someone to diaper me up, because I'm going to shit myself. Okay, because we never seem to win coin tosses. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but we just don't do it. What game did we go into OT and we didn't even get a shot? Was that the Cleveland game? One of these games went into OT. Yeah, we didn't even get a shot. Because I'm like, oh fuck, well that's it. And we watched them die a slow death. No, I was at the game that whatever one we didn't get a shot, I was at that game. So it wasn't that one. I had to go back and look. But anywho, that's neither here or there. Go Colts.
Rams, wasn't it?
The fucking Rams.
Yeah. The Rams, yep.
The fucking Rams.
Fucking Rams.
Now I'm going to smash my head against the wall. But anywho. But hey, look, no kidding.
Bullshit.
Tyler, Matt, it's always a pleasure. Good luck, Matt.
Always, guys.
Always fun.
Good luck, Tyler. It's all football and love at the end of the day. We appreciate you having us.
You guys.
Appreciate you coming
I'll
on.
fix you Saturday after the game. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. All the things.
Absolutely.
All right, Sammy. No great playoff tonight. Just get us out of here.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sick Podcast Anvil Show on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts.